Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode here on the Triple Threat Challenge in Wola Zabierzowska. I just noticed that the bales here are half wet. Was that always the case in FS25? Honestly, it's the first time I'm seeing this. Yeah, it's kind of cool, don't get me wrong, but it is rather strange. I honestly have never seen that. Yeah, I don't know. So all the bales are like that. We've had rain all throughout the night. Actually, there was a tornado up in the northern part of the map over here. I think there should be some trees damaged here. Oh yeah, I don't really remember where that tornado was, so I'm not gonna go and see for... Oh, it was right here. Yeah, you see, all those trees have been sort of destroyed. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, so we are in August. In between the episodes, I went ahead and baled all the straw here from our poppy field. We need to cultivate this field, and we need to collect the bales. I'd like to put that bale tarp today. In fact, we're going to start with that, and our flax should be ready. It is ready. Look at that. That's an interesting texture. I don't know how it comes through the video, you know, with the recording and encoder and whatnot, but this looks really cool. Yeah, this is pretty good. So this is the big job for today, harvesting this. Do we have enough room for it in the silo? I think that we will have enough room for it, yeah. Looks like we've got a few pallets of pumpkins. Do I have super strength on? What, can I lift these? Oh yeah, I can. I forgot. I forgot that's a thing. How much do these are these pallets worth? Not too shabby. Not too shabby. In terms of the money situation, I did take a few contracts in the end of the previous episode. I'll put that on the screen right now. The biggest one of them yielded quite a lot of money, and I wasn't really paying attention, and apparently we are at $77,000, which is insane. So I was thinking maybe we could buy some goats. Do we have any goats that we could potentially purchase? Any high... yeah, we do. Okay, good. So let's grab you two. You both are too young to produce any milk just yet, but that's okay. We don't need more rams, but we are going to buy you. There we go. You guys have enough food. How many goats do we have right now? 15, okay. We need to ramp this up, really, if we wanna, you know, start producing milk. Anything else that we need to do? Let me check our lentils. All right, so the lentils are looking great. Actually, seriously looking great. I do like those models or shaders or whatever these are called. Pretty cool. Brings a lot of life to the map. You know, apart from the regular crafts that we are used to seeing. Pretty cool. We're gonna be starting with putting those that tarp down. I'm not sure if it's under sheds or is it under silos. Let me check that out. I think it's under silos. Because I want to have a spot for all the bales to be properly housed and not just floating around the map, because we all know, there it is, because we all know it's going to cause issues at some point, right? And so I was thinking of maybe, you know, ruining some of the field here. Ruining, I say ruining, maybe just aligning, you know, the grass all the way through here. Not sure what are we going to do with that space yet. So maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't, but I think I'm gonna move the harvester, seeing as we do need to harvest the flax today. So let me just move this guy over here. We could potentially buy a field now that I think of it. Because we do have quite a lot of money, and I think one of our fields is rather small. One of our required fields. So that maybe we could do that at the end of the episode today as well. So this goes in here. It's a really cool mod. Pack Tarpaulin, it's called. We're gonna go with the big one because yeah, why not? Why not go with the big one? There's also, actually, you know what, maybe we could try this guy. 62 pieces. I'm not sure Um, is it? Yeah, it is. Do you know what? We could go with that. We could go with that, although we're gonna have more bales very soon. I haven't tried this yet. Could go with the 116. It is rather large. Yeah, it is rather large, but you can cover it, which is, it looks pretty cool from what I've seen in the videos. But yeah, let's go with that. It is cheap, it is cheerful. So that's great. We're gonna put you down right here, next to this tree. Seems like a good spot to me. Perfect. And if I am not mistaken, we should be able to just put a bale down, and it acts as if it's you know, like a storage shed. So let's test that theory out. Gonna do this, get rid of the forks. I'm so used to playing with the advanced damage system mod that I'm a bit wary of not letting the tractor warm up, right? And stressing the tractor too much. But yeah, this isn't the right playthrough for that. I've just been recording a few episodes of the Pichoneer Valley, so yeah, it's in me. I've gotten used to playing with the ADS on. So let's get a bale here. That's the button. No, this is the incorrect one. That's the one. No, it isn't. This is the correct one. Yeah, with the straps. Gonna take me a minute. It's gonna take me a minute. It's been a few days since I've recorded an episode here on this map, right? So bear with me. Bear with me. It's all good. And I don't see anything. I don't see a thing. There we go. Oh, that's an unfinished bale, but that's okay. Now, I am told the straw from the flax is going to be different than regular straw, right? So we're going to have to see for ourselves. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. I like it. It's cool. I'm not sure how there is room for how many bales? 200? 250 bales on this small tarp? I don't know. It's just what it is. It's just, you know, farming simulator magic. But yeah, shall we try and do a time lapse of this? There's not too many bales, but yeah, let's go ahead and try and do a time lapse of me getting all those bales into the storage. I'm gonna grab the weight first of all, because I'm gonna try and, well, I'm not gonna try, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pick up 4 bales at a time with my method that I have devised myself, which is of course original, and no one has done it ever. I'm of course kidding, right? It's just a nice way to get 4 bales at a time. But yeah, let's kick things off by getting all the bales out of the field and into the storage. Right, so I am done with this. That didn't take too long, which is great. I don't know if you guys have noticed in the minimap, the bales are marked on the minimap, which is a great feature of the easy dev tools. I'm going to show you where to turn it on. You can see in the main menu here, you can do show bale locations and show pallet locations. Really, really handy. Really good. It makes life a lot easier you know, well, locating your bales and pallets, especially when you do this loading work that I'm doing right now. I would like to get the grass bales put in that or on that tarp as well, because it's healthier to do it, right? I mean, the game works better when you have bales stored like that instead of just loose around. Sometimes they just, you know, move on their own. Yeah, so when they are anchored to a storage location, they are also, you know, they don't count towards loose items on the map, right? These are alfalfa bales, right? Oh yeah, this is why they look too green, or greener than grass. That should take 2 trips. I'm okay with leaving those 4 on the trigger there because they are for food, right? So that's no biggie. We need to drop this. The John Deere, by the way, yeah, I was thinking about buying that John Deere that we've seen in the previous episode in the used sales. Yeah, but a few things regarding that tractor. First of all, another one popped up. Slightly more expensive, more hours, less hours, was it? Yeah, less hours on the clock than the one we've looked at. But I've decided not to purchase that John Deere for a few reasons. One, it is a bit slower than the Massey Ferguson that we have here. And also, our Massey Ferguson is fully repaired. And so if we buy that John Deere, it's going to be at 50% on the durability meter, right? And so we will have to spend more money to repair it. And yeah, it's just, that means that we're going to get a slower tractor, similar horsepower, but slower, and we will need to repair it. So we're not really gaining anything from it. Maybe acceptable for the amount of hours, right? Amount of working hours. And I'm okay with just running the Massey Ferguson a bit more. I really do like this tractor. Having said that, there is another tractor in the used sale. This guy, this Valtra, is 190 horsepower for 30 bucks. I'm sorry, 30,000 bucks, right? However, it does have 47 hours on it. So we have 34. Yeah, that's no good. We do have a few Zetors. Where are they? This guy, 67, 9 hours. This is an excellent tractor. Similar sort of horsepower that like the Massey Ferguson, but 67 grand. Yeah, that's a bit much. We do have this lovely New Holland here. 155 for 40, but 44 hours. Yeah, nothing really. This guy, what about this guy? 131. Nope, no good. Yeah, so this is the other one, 26 hours. Yeah, pretty good. Oh, we've got another Zetor, 65 hours, 29 hours on the clock. What sort of horsepower is this? The 171. Yeah, it is orange for some reason. Good. Actually, you know, I just thought of something. Why these bales are obviously right? They're part of the storage, right? So they're not spawned in. But why don't we try and find a shed that actually fits above that? I can see the bales only go to 3 high. So if we potentially, well, that's kind of large. That's what she said. But if we can potentially find a cheap shed that fits over this, ooh. Maybe we've just found one. And it is a Wola Zabierzowska asset. Shall we? The trigger is right here for loading. The trigger for unloading is here. So if we potentially put this guy here... Ooh. I like it. Okay, so let's see if we can position it correctly here. Hopefully that's not going to ruin anything. So if we see the tarp here, maybe we go like a few blocks back. Okay, fingers crossed. So we do this, I'm not sure. It is wider than... Okay, so if we just hug the tree... Yeah, okay, so hugging the tree and then going all the way here to the corner. This is good. It is down. Yeah, it looks perfect. And is it working properly? Let's see. Let's just grab one bale. Yeah, it is. And if I'm going to use super strength here, if we go and do this. Yep. This is good. I like this. So we've just basically made... I don't like this though. Hang on. We basically made a storage. We're going to sell you out of, you know, 2 different objects, which is cool. I think here is better. Yeah, now that pole isn't directly on top of the tarp. And are we flipping here? We are not. Yes, this is better. I much prefer this. Yeah. We did destroy some of the grass here. We could potentially fix that. Let's do that quick. There we go. Not sure why we need grass here, though. This entire area has been ruined by us removing the buildings. There you go. Now it looks a lot better. Good. I'm happy. Nice. Right, without further ado, let's get to harvesting this flax right here. Let's set it to an AI worker. This is good. Let's make sure we are dropping straw. Turn you on. Actually, hang on. I wanted to... Oh no, we're not gonna destroy something. I wanted to change this. 90 degrees. Yeah, it is better to work like that. I want to see if it actually is working correctly. Yep, and we are getting straw. It seems like it looks the same as regular straw. I'm not sure. I guess we're gonna see when we come to bale it. But yeah, this is great. I forgot what I wanted to do. All right, let's look at some fields quickly before we move on. We need to buy field number 60 is $36,000, right? So we could potentially get that today. And we need field number 121. We got it. Field 74. It's that thin one right here. Yeah, that's a bit too expensive. 169. Yeah, that's going to be expensive. And 197 all the way down here. Yeah, do you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and buy it right now. What crop does it have? Oh, come on. At least put some good crop on it. Give me something that I could actually use. Maybe we wait. Maybe we wait with the field purchase. I don't know. I just want to, you know, get more money in quickly. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. But for now, let's get on with the harvest. ended up with 12, nearly 13,000 liters of flax. So I don't know if that means that the yield on flax is lower than it is on poppy. Not sure. Maybe it's it's a different field, different size, different soil type. So I'm not sure, but this is what we've ended up with. Maybe we could switch the fields around next year, right? And then we can compare between the numbers. But 1,000 liters of poppy at the best price is going to be 1,300, right? And 1,000 liters of flax is going to be 2,000. So the yield is lower, but you are paid more for it. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what is the highest yielding out of the two. But yeah, this is cool. I mean, this is what we've got. I mean, if I had the production, I could have run this through and make, I believe you could make oil out of the flax and poppy. I've been looking at the contracts for August, and there's not really anything that is, high paying. But I guess most of them are harvesting. And the really lucrative ones are for, the crops that you really don't want to mess with. There is this barley one, which I guess I'm gonna grab. Oh, it is, you need to transfer it all the way across the map. That's a bit much. That's a bit much. Some plowing ones with easy fields, though. Yeah, easy fields. We do have this mowing one, which we could do with our mower. Yeah, I don't really like any of these, if I'm honest. I'd like to go ahead, I'm going to think about which contracts we're going to take, but I'd like to go ahead and try and bale this straw and see if it's actually flax straw, right? If it's not like regular straw. I'm interested. I want to see if it's actually worth more. Maybe that's how you offset the price, for flax. You sell the straw and the flax itself, right? So maybe you get less flax, but the straw is worth more. I don't know. Change bale size. Yeah, we want the larger one. Okay. Let's see what we get. Yeah, it is flax straw. And does it have a different price? Maybe we need to complete a bale. I've been also thinking, I've had an idea, as Jeremy Clarkson says, and why don't we play a bit dirty? And by that, what I mean is, I don't want to buy that field number 60, because it doesn't have a crop that I could actually harvest. I don't want to deal with sugar beets. It's just the harvest is really expensive. The harvester, I should say, is really expensive and it takes too long. However, we could buy another field that we can harvest with the harvester that we have at the moment, and we can sell it later on. There's nothing in the rules that says that you can do this, but crucially there's no rule that says you can't. And also I have verified this with Zorch, and you can sell fields that you buy so long as they're not the two starting ones. So as long as they're not these two, and of course the ones that you need to purchase for your thread crop. So we could go ahead and do that. And instead of paying or putting the money down for a field, I could just plop down another silo, fill it up with whatever we harvest, and then make the profit at the end of the year. So why don't we go ahead and do that? I'm gonna find some fields that we can harvest. We've got $69,000, which is plenty to buy one of the smaller fields. And of course we're gonna get the money back, right? Once we sell the field. So we're gonna buy it, harvest it, sell it. Maybe I could actually take the straw as well. It's gonna be a monumental job. I'm not gonna do that on cam, of course. I'm not gonna bore you with it. But yeah, it's basically like we have an extra field, right? And then once we're done, we're just gonna sell the field and be done with it, right? We got the crop, we sold the field. It is field flipping, it is dirty, but it works, right? It is allowed. It is within the rules. So that's that's gonna be $89, and so it is worth the same. What do you do with this though? What do you do with the flax straw? I don't know. Okay, so that's all the bales done. I'm just delivering the last 3 to our new storage. I've been thinking about my plan here to play dirty, and I realized there's a problem with it because well, what's stopping me from basically repeating this over and over and over, basically forever, right? And I mean, I could put the clock at times 0.5, right, and basically repeat that until there's no more fields I could flip on the map, and I don't want to do that. I feel bad about that. It feels, well, too dirty. So I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna limit myself to maybe doing this once, right? So once a year, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna think about it a bit more. Let me know what you guys think. Should I do it or should I not? In the meantime, we have 9. We've got 9 bales of flax straw, so that means potentially we will have $5,500 dollars in January. So yeah, great, I guess. And we're starting to see goat milk. Yay! That's pretty good. Does it mean? Oh yeah, I think one of the goats has given birth. Oh, this is so nice. Oh yeah. This is so good. Let's check the realistic livestock. Yeah, 2 animals actually. Okay, so we've got 2 baby goats. 2 baby goats. Where are they? Are they rams? Nope, they're not. They're both of them are goats. So we got this guy and this guy. Very good. Very good. Do we have any icon for milk? She's recovering, but yeah, there's no icon for milk here. But we're gonna see 2 more babies, 4 more babies in December. This is a major milestone, actually. This is I'm counting on this to be a good source of income. Hopefully, our goats can make a lot of babies. To be fair, I could turn off realistic livestock. It's gonna be easier, but well, I just want to leave it on because it's more fun like that. Let's take a look at the map and see if we can find a field. I've already set the filters to ready to harvest. So we know, actually, let me turn on all these crops. We know poppy is good yielding, right? So let's find poppy fields that are ready to harvest. That's just one. That's just one. There is just one. It's this guy. It needs plowing. It's ready to harvest. It is owned by Stefan. But we, should I buy it? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Should I do it? Just 1 field, once per year. I think this is fair enough. Shouldn't be too. It shouldn't, you know, ruin the challenge too much. I have selected 3 contracts, and they are 2 mowing ones, easy to do with our mower, and 1 round baling one. Actually, why did I put the round baler back at the shed? Yeah, but yeah, all of them are to be done with our equipment, which is fantastic. It means we don't need to pay for renting, or not renting, borrowing the equipment, which is great. I am starting to think that maybe I want another baler because my issue with the one we've got is, first of all, I'd like to do larger bales, or bale larger bales, and also it takes forever to open and close, right? Once the bale is ready, it takes forever to open and drop the bale on the ground, which is really annoying. So that's field 40. It's not too far. That's nice. Let's get it started. I think we're gonna see, what, 3 bales or something? Yeah, other than that, let's take a last look for today in the used sales. Yeah, no baler for us. That Valmet is really nice. That New Holland is really good as well. 60 go. It's a bit much. I'm not ready to spend $60,000 on a tractor. Although, to be fair, our tractor is probably gonna go at 40, so potentially it's just 20. Oh no, what have I done? Why did I do this math now? I want to get that tractor. I want to get that New Holland. I mean, it's $20,000 and we are getting... Hang on, let's stop right here. Oh, this is dangerous business what I'm doing right now. dangerous business. So that's $60,000. We could probably get 40 for the Massey Ferguson. I haven't played with this tractor yet. So granted, we do have quite a lot of New Holland action in the Pichoneer Valley, but this is not bad, and we can upgrade it to 212. It's got 5 hours on the clock. It's excellent. Does it do Hour? It does do Hour. Ooh. In the next episode, guys, we might see this new tractor. We might see this new tractor. I mean, if I can, yeah, if I sell the Massey Ferguson for 40, right? It's just a matter of adding. You just go with like regular tires, right? It's just a matter of adding 20 grand. Is it? It is a CVT as well. Yep. I think this is what's going to happen in the in the next episode. So stay tuned for that. We are going to do some field prep as well. We're going to be liming both of our fields and cultivating them as well. Let me just show you what I don't like about this baler before I let you guys off for today. Once it opens, right? You see how slow it is? Yeah, it just takes forever. It's just really annoying to use. It is good value, don't get me wrong. But yeah, other than that, it is really annoying to use. So, I hope you have enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe as well if you're new and you haven't already. It really does help the channel. Don't forget to check out the other content creators participating in the challenge. Links to their channels, including Zorch, of course, are going to be in the description down below. Hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.